Balenciaga's on my feet, stay in.
Oh boy, fresh.
I got these pointers, neck and wrist, stay in.
Oh boy, fresh.
I'm always fresher than the rest, stay in.
Oh boy, fresh.
Since 96, I'm in this game, stay in.
Oh boy, fresh.
Balenciaga's on my feet, stay in.
Oh boy, fresh.
I got these pointers, neck and wrist, stay in.
Oh boy, fresh.
I'm always fresher than the rest, stay in.
Welcome to another episode of No Cap Reaction. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em. We back with another video. So this reaction gonna be a lot different than my usual ones, cause you know I be on the music tip and I be going in on the music, right? But I'm about to expand to different things that I react to because I watch a lot of different things. So if something's usually shorter, then I'm gonna jump on it because it'll be easier, and I ain't really trying to do no long ass reactions. Now, on this one, this is somebody that I've really been watching, and I feel like if me and him sat down and had a conversation, like we will be on the exact same page. There's certain things that this man says that at the end of the day, we are like literally right there in the exact same spot. The things that I get called an asshole for, and for being honest and not allowing certain people, certain people to just run over you and say what they want to say and get away with things, is one of those situations where at the end of the day, you can call me an asshole, you can say what you want, but facts is facts and real is real. Right is right, is wrong is wrong. And unfortunately, we have grown up in a society where as a man, our rights have literally been they're slowly being removed in every single way. As men, well, we're no longer being raised to be men because of the household and environments that we are being raised in. But that is a long, totally different conversation that I will have on my other channel rather than having it on this channel. But we got Sir Kevin Samuels. And this is called The Secret to Keeping a High Value Man. Now, I don't know if y'all watch this dude, but I do. And it's honestly funny. It's comical. The fact about it is he speaks truth. I love the fact that people continually... So what happens is, especially when you challenge the opposite sex, or you somewhat challenge the opposite sex, the thought process is, I'm going to call in and put this man in his place. And I know that's the thought process. I know that's why they call in. I know that's what they think they're going to do. But you can always hear that moment where it's like... So, I have not watched this video. So I'm looking forward to watching this video. It's actually only 5.5 minutes long, which should turn out to be a pretty good video. So I'm going to shut my ass up. And we're going to get into this video. Again, Kevin Samuels, The Secret to Keeping a High Value Man. And I agree with a lot of things that he has to say in the first place, because I know where I am in my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and the type of woman that it takes to keep my attention and to be a part of my life. And it's not what's typically out there. And it's very far and few. And I'll be the first person to say I'll stay single before I'm in a relationship just to be in a relationship. So if there's not a goal to it, if I don't see anything, or if I don't feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, I would never be in a relationship. And his version of what you call a high value man in the woman's world means this. But the true version of a high value... I'm not getting into that. We're going to watch this damn video. Let's go, KS. Let's get this in.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can see you. Welcome to the Everything's Better with Blue Bonnet on it. Welcome to the Bonnet Crew.
Yeah, no, I just got out the hour.
Okay. So what do you got for me?
Okay, so my question is,
You need to get back in.
I'm
a
not.
little bit more. You're kind of off center, right there. Your question is,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just need you to get
Yeah.
move over to your right a little bit more. There we go.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So my question is like, I'm not disagreeing that a husband can't cheat. He can't.
So just one thing about it is when you see certain women, you can see their demeanor, you can see what they're about, you can see um, how they're going to approach this. Like, watch this turn out to be a good video because so far she's come in the video, she's had tact, she's already smiled multiple times. Not only that, you can tell that she is submissive because the moment that he asked her to do something, she did it, and she did it. You can tell there was no attitude behind it. And at the end of the day, what women don't realize is, as men, we see this, and this is what lets us know whether or not we deal with a female.
Explore his options, but just wondering how long is that going to last? Is that going to be an everlasting thing?
Not likely not. Likely
Say
not.
it again.
Likely not. Likely not.
Okay. Because I just. Mm-hmm.
Most men, it means more to most men to know that women know and understand and accept that they have options. Most guys don't even go explore their options. They just want you to know that they have them and they could if they wanted to. Options is something to keep you on your toes.
And that's what women don't understand. Women are usually so ready to try to control what a man does, who a man's around, what friends he can be with, all these things that we do prior to ever meeting you. And then you really want to come in and the whole thing is the moment that you as a man start seeing certain types of women, they feel like you forget about everybody else in the world. And unfortunately, that is not factual. And your hair, your nails, your fake lashes, your fake booty, all that stuff, just gonna be honest, y'all are doing that for you because as men, not boys, men, that is not what we're looking for. As men, when we're in a relationship and it's really about you, we don't care about anyone else. You're actually focused on other women more than we are. But y'all don't get that. You don't listen to men. You listen to your girlfriends. Your girlfriends actually ruin more of your relationships than they make it better. Because you take the wrong advice.
To realize that you got something that's worth fighting for every day so you don't get comfortable. It's not about him nailing everything.
And that's another thing. Women, you guys get comfortable. You get comfortable super quick and you stop doing what it takes to keep your man happy. If you came in the relationship in shape, you better make sure you stay in shape. That's what we like. If you came in a certain way, whatever way you came into that relationship should be the exact same thing that you maintain throughout that relationship. Because the moment that you change that, no, he's paying attention. And as quickly as we fall in love, because initially we all know on both ends, it's the attraction that gets us. So when you let that slide, you're also letting the relationship slide. Your man will then start to notice those that are what you used to be.
Talk about men who work 10, 12, 14-hour days for 20, 30 years. They barely got time to have sex with you, much less go start a whole relationship.
Right.
And you can see, she felt that. She thought, she's thinking about that.
Definitely. I just am curious about the women. I was having this discussion with one of my girlfriends earlier, and it's a.
And that's the problem. You're always talking to your girlfriend. You're never talking to your dad. You're never talking to your brother. You're never talking to your cousin. You're never talking to your guy friend, or the play brother. You're always talking to your girlfriend. And your girlfriend, Mrs. Pity Party Patty, Bitter Becky, Shitty Samantha. Cheat on me, Catherine. Always give you the wrong advice because unfortunately they don't know how to keep a man, or they choose the wrong men, so they give you shitty advice because they live shitty dating lives. I'm just saying.
Simple fact that it may not even be him that is looking or exploring options. It's the women that's going for this high value man.
Oh, they
And
definitely
women that
want to have sex. They definitely want your man. But what they see,
We say that all the time. The moment that you as a man decide to get into a relationship, it's always like clockwork. All the women of the world start coming out the woodworks. Why? Because you're no longer interested. Now they realize, oh, this is what I could have had. Oh, this is what I should have had. Oh, he's really doing that in life? Damn, he really was real. Now all of a sudden they want you. But guess what? You don't want them. We don't want you.
the real cheating would be not if he had sex with her. The real cheating would be if he bought her a house and a Mercedes.
Right.
That's what they really want.
Right.
But men who exercise options make it real clear. You're never getting anything from me financially. That goes to this. And if I do get you something, it's going to be less than she gets. You may get options, benefits, but it's always going to be off the kiddie menu. Never going to order a steak and lobster. You get chicken tenders and fries.
Well, what about the hush part of it? What about the equivalence of that? Or what about the equivalence of a woman?
So as you guys see, and you can see, and I love this for multiple reasons, and I'm glad she got on here. You can tell she's in pajamas. She got a bonnet on her head, right? But you can tell she is a very attractive woman. She's not made up, and she's attractive. This is the type of woman, like at the end of the day, like if I'm out personally, I'm paying attention to this woman for multiple reasons. Again, already we more than halfway through this video, and you can already tell, like, her whole demeanor is that of a woman, not an alpha female, not someone trying to prove her independence or throw around her weight. This is just a woman. She comes, you can tell she's a woman of submission, right? But at the same time, and I say this about very beautiful women all the time, they're very insecure. So she talked to her girlfriend, and her girlfriend is playing on her insecurities, which is why she's talking to this man, because what she's actually trying to do is she is trying to work out her insecurities about the relationship that she is currently in, which honestly is probably not a single solitary problem at all. But what happens is a lot of times as a woman, you guys are in your head so much and you tell yourself things that you start to believe it, which is what creates an issue.
But
The hush money?
Yeah.
That's what the chicken tenders and fries are for. That's a
What
Chanel
if that's
bag.
not enough for the women that,
But it is enough.
Or also paying attention to it, if you look at it, she might be the side chick.
Okay, well,
It is
what about the women that, like I said already, are after my man or the high value man
It's
that
your
was,
job to keep him, ma'am. Okay, what about the men that
I've been saying this for years. Stop complaining about other women coming at your man. It's your job to keep your man. Isn't he your man? Your man. Stop worrying about what he's doing and stop focusing on other females and do what you need to do to keep your man happy.
are after you? It's your job to keep him. I want you to feel the pressure. Good. You got a top 10% or higher man, you should feel the pressure every goddamn day. Fight. Don't you go to sleep. Don't you eat that cupcake. Better drink that water. Better drink that slim tea or whatever. Get your ass on a treadmill, climb that rope. Get your ass to work. Because that's what he has to do.
Every day.
Stop worrying about this and that and play offense, not defense. That's what so many of you ladies are worried about. How do I defend?
Literally, what did I just say?
Man, why don't you go on offense? Why don't you make home so goddamn nice and keep his stomach empty?
That he ain't never gonna want to go nowhere.
His teeth so much that he doesn't want to go anywhere else. How about that? What a novel goddamn concept. Make it to where even if he is with her, like, damn, you may be good at that thing you do, but I'm trying to get home to her because she knows how to rub my head right. How about that? Sounds too much like work, though. I know. I get it.
Yeah.
No, it's not work. It's definitely, you know, the commitment and the duties as a wife that you
There
speak
you
to.
go.
I can respect that, and I don't disagree with that.
She gonna end up being somebody's wife. This is a wife.
What somebody wants.
Hands down, this is a wife.
I mean, somebody wants you too, and he knows that, well, a high value man, especially as an attractive wife, knows I can't slip because somebody's always trying to get there. Because trust me, I only date attractive women, and I know that when I'm not there, even when you are there, guys are looking, trying to take their shot, as they should. And it's up to me to keep the shit high and tight. And if I slip,
Facts.
it's all in the game. Good job, dude. There's a hole in my game. I need to get better. I'm gonna fight him. No. I see. That's the point. Y'all always thinking defensive instead of thinking offensive. So hope I answered your question. I got to get on to the rest.
So this is where me and Kevin literally the advice this dude gives is the exact same advice that I give to friends and family members. I get hit up all the time about relationship advice. And everybody's always asking when I be posting, when I used to post on my Facebook, when I was actually present on Facebook, because I've basically done away with Facebook. But at the end of the day, people will, now they hit me up or text me and they have questions and they get this advice. This is the first time where literally I could turn on a YouTube video and I can watch and hear the exact same questions, the exact same scenarios, the exact same BS that females bring to you, and they hear another man give the exact same advice. And the crazy part about it is I've been like this since I was like 14, 15, 16 years old in high school, giving this exact same advice to female friends, family members, etc. Relationships are super easy, but it's you who complicates them. It's a lot of you females that are out here making great relationships, shitty relationships because of your thought process. And your thought process isn't even a real thought process. And instead of you, one, communicating with your partner, you're communicating with your best friend. And your best friend don't know shit. Because if she knew shit, she would be married. But unfortunately, you're not. You're not talking to your married friends. You're not talking to those in happy long-term relationships. You're talking to those that are single. The ones that are talking about team single, hot girl summer. I'm a savage. Buy me this, buy me that. But at the end of the day, are sitting at home alone, sipping wine. They're side chicks. They have nothing to offer to a male, a real man, which is why they're single. And every relationship they get into turns into a toxic relationship because they're looking at men for the wrong reasons in the first place. And you got another man here saying the exact same thing. And I understand y'all hate hearing it because the moment you hear it, I'm an asshole. I'm something, everything other than the person that you actually called up for advice. Why are you calling me for advice? But when I don't say what you want to hear, you're bashing me and every other man. And then you call your shitty girlfriend that gives you shitty information. And that's what you hold on to. If you want to know the truth, talk to a man and let a man give you real man advice. And you're going to find out. This is a different reaction because shit. I could do this all day long. You want to talk relationships? Oh yeah, I could do that all day long. So, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em. And we are. done with another video. And I'm out.